The most important media outlet in the country right now.
Gonna ride out the wind. Gonna ride out the wind. That?
No. Calm down.
Welcome to the Watering Hole. This is episode 149.
I get it every time.
We are so close to 150.
Oh, next week.
So close to $1.50.
150 episodes.
That's
Yeah.
not bad.
That is not bad.
And after all this, LIV could be over. So they
Yeah.
say. But
So
we'll talk
we
about
might
it.
only get to 150.
We'll talk about it.
Wink.
We'll talk about it. We're back here in the room.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, welcome back.
Feels like a while.
It's been a big week.
Yeah, it's been a big week.
We've got to make sure the phone's on silent.
Great call,
Yeah,
Steve.
it's
I
a
might do
good
the same.
call.
I literally just had to
Yeah.
turn mine down because
You were just cooking
I
there.
was just
You're just
cooking there
saying
with a
that.
bit of
Gonna
Crystal
ride like the
Cross.
wind?
Ride like the wind.
Yacht rock.
Nice.
Nice.
Welcome back to the Watering Hole podcast. Of course, we got to thank Rick, Peter, Jason for the lovely introduction.
You're getting too casual with it.
But I wanted to be...
Bit
you
of
know what?
respect.
Yeah, I think you got to put a bit more respect on their names.
Shut up.
You're talking about the Honourable Peter
Honourable.
Malinowski.
Thank you.
Sir Rick Shields.
Sir Rick Shields. And delightful.
I'm knighting him for his services to YouTube Golf.
Yeah.
And the one and only Jason Zone Fisher.
Yeah, that's right.
That's very nice.
Fantastic. We have to thank Big Swing Golf Mile End.
Mhm.
And we have to thank
Pirate Life.
Pirate Life down at Port Adelaide. Now, as we always do every episode, we do the...
Pirate Life hot crack tip of the crack.
Your
Correct.
turn, Whitey.
It is my turn. Would you like to tee off first and then I'll announce it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thirsty, so I'm going to go. I'm going to tee off here. Hot crack. Oh wow, foamy.
Foam. Oh, that was a nice one there, Chris.
What do we got here? We got the
middies.
South Coast Pale Ale Mid 3.5.
The dad beers.
I like the cream, eh?
I'm a big okay, pause.
the colour of the can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of mid strength beers.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
mids.
I'm a good mid.
It's dad
Yeah.
beers. Dad beers. All right. My Pirate Life hot crack tip of the crack this week goes to our friends at Picklebet.
Yeah.
Now.
Hey.
Little
There it is.
nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Now, you might have noticed that the podcast is coming out a bit late this week. That's because we
I had something in my eye. Let's
also we did some filming on Monday. We went over to Brisbane.
Brisbane. The land of Brisbane.
Yeah. To do some filming with Picklebet. So shout out to Sam and his whole team because they were absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
It was such a
let's
fun
give
day.
them
It was
one
a
of these.
Yeah. Sam, Horsey, Damon.
Yeah,
the
very
crew
cool.
was very inviting. It was a good day. We're down at Meadowbrooks Golf Club.
Meadowbrook Golf Club, yes.
Yes, I got it right. Nice. And a big shout out to Fergie Golf and Ben Wharton. He was a good time.
Yeah.
He was
Everyone was a good time.
yeah. So we got to film
It was a good
them.
day.
But it was fantastic day. Shout out to everyone. That was awesome.
Going on a plane.
Jeez,
Yeah.
Should we just talk about how chaotic the airport was?
Oh yeah. For us it was a huge day. Like I woke up at 3:30, got home at 11:30,
What time did you get to bed?
about 12.
Yeah, it was midnight for me.
Alarm went off at 5 in the
You
morning.
slept
All
in
good.
your golf gear.
Yeah, I did. I was spent. But yeah, rocking up to the airport, we had an early flight. If you're in Adelaide, you probably heard there was a baggage problem. It was chaotic in there
See, I just...
at 5 o'clock in the morning.
And when I didn't see Chris there,
Yeah.
I thought,
Oh, we're not gonna
I was
make it.
like, oh, no. I was like, oh, this is going to be bad.
You know what the worst thing is? I'm the one of us that lives the closest. Oh, literally 10 minutes from
And
the
it
airport.
was funny because, like,
Yeah.
Mum goes, oh, why don't you just stay here? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I want to be in control,
Control
of
my own destiny.
Yeah. It's like,
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
we all made it on, so it was all good. But
like,
Just.
getting there full of people.
you weren't the last one
chaos.
on the plane though. There was
No,
like a
they-
bunch of people behind you.
They delayed as we found out later, they delayed everything that day.
Yeah.
Which threw out the whole schedule for the rest of the
including our flight home.
Yeah, because we were coming back same day.
day.
And, it pushed us out.
But I was sweating.
Oh, yeah.
So without giving too much away, as you said, that kind of – so, yeah, hot crack, tip of the crack from Pile Off goes to Picklebet,
Yes.
Fergie Golf, Ben Wharton.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. So without giving too much away there, we went up, as you said, to film some content at Meadowbrook Golf Course. First of all, what a course.
Yeah.
It's huge.
27 holes.
Yeah.
So take your pick. And
A lovely looking course.
awesome. Wicked driving range. Had the festoon lighting there.
Yeah, yeah.
Had the trackman
You know
stuff.
what? It's just got that
Even-
relaxed Brisbane vibe.
Yeah.
Even
I miss Queensland.
once we'd finished filming, like finished for the day and whatnot, we were still hungry for golf. We went
to
on
the
the
range.
because the range was awesome.
Yeah,
So
range was
hit a couple of balls before.
Although, yeah, I'm going to have to.
the lights.
I got some problems with that.
Okay.
The tracers, what they're using,
Oh yeah, yeah.
that wasn't working.
You could physically see where your ball landed, and the number didn't. Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever.
And it was kind of soul destroying because I was hitting the
Yeah.
ball really well,
Oh, I
and it was
smashed
telling me
that 50 meters.
it was telling me that I was hitting my 7-iron 99 meters. It's like,
Yeah.
but
I mean, I could just hear Chris from the bay next to me. He's like, nah,
No way.
no, it's
Not a
just-
chance.
it's wrong.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
wrong. And I'm like, oh, fucking hell, what? What's wrong, Chris? What's wrong? Nah, there's no way.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Same as 7-iron goes like 90 meters. I was like, nah, it's working for me.
yeah,
To his credit, when I started hitting the 7 wood, I was like, well, there's no way it's going
Yeah.
140 meters. So yes, I'll back him up.
That's
but it was
fine.
good. It
true.
was good fun. It was a good day.
Yep.
Yeah. So
So you'll find out more about that
watch
in
this,
due course.
Watch this
you know.
space. There's
We'll
more
probably
to come for that.
yeah. We'll probably talk about it once everything's done.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's cool to go on a plane though.
Can I just
you sound like a kid.
can I
How
just
cool are planes?
tack on to your?
They didn't even let me go to the cockpit.
Can I tack on to
I
your?
had to go to my own cockpit.
That's twice you've interrupted me.
Go ahead, Chris.
I'm just trying to tack on to your tip of the crack here.
Mm.
Just send a little extra tip to our man Pat Perez.
Okay.
Played in his first Champions event
Yes.
last week. Finished 5th.
That's not
So,
bad at all.
Well done, PP.
Yeah.
First time he's played golf in about 18 months.
Yeah. A year off.
Yeah.
Year and a half off.
Not
That's-
bad.
Yeah.
Speaking
Not
of
bad.
Pat Perez, you were bringing some Pat Perez vibes with your Jordans on, and
Yeah. You looked really nice.
You looked very.
I said
Pat
I,
Perez.
You should let Steve dress you more
here we
often.
go.
Yeah. Hey.
I was dressed like Pat Perez was when he finished playing golf.
Yeah.
Very nice. Cool.
Is that
Nice.
really? Just a little with our golf. So,
Okay.
how do you feel like you went without giving too much away?
Well,
It was limited.
yeah, it wasn't like we were playing a full round of golf or anything like that. It was just, some bits and pieces. So, I mean, there was parts I was happy with. There was parts that was on brand for me. I'm just really excited to play Saturday. I didn't play the last Saturday in the comp. So playing comp golf this Saturday, I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully work out some kinks, see what happens.
Nice.
Might have to tweak my nips as I'm playing.
Yeah. What did you think of the 7 wood?
I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's on my radar.
5 wood, 7 wood.
New wedges and new woods are on my radar for the
Yeah.
bag. But I'm a slow mover when it comes to things like this, so that will happen probably in the next 2 years. So strap in.
Wouldn't yourself?
I think I did exactly what I was brought there to do. So you read into that what you will.
Be a
Give us the
buffoon.
itinerary.
There wasn't probably much expected of me ability-wise, and I probably delivered. No, I mean, I think I hit a couple of decent shots for what we were doing.
Yeah.
Depends on how that's
Edited.
and put forward, but
Yeah.
I know there's going to be something there that'll make it that, yeah, it's all fun.
Yeah.
All fun and games.
But I enjoyed it. Yeah. On 7 wood, I love that thing.
Yeah, the new 7
Yeah,
wood.
that little, we played a couple of little holes after we finished as well, just before we went to the range, and I crunched that 7-iron out of the rough after my pathetic drive on that par 4. Was that a par 5?
Yes, par 5.
Yeah.
It's always the way, though. You play better when you're off camera. So, yes, shout out again to them. It was a fantastic day, and it just gave me the travel bug. I'd love to travel more with you fellas and go away and play a bit of golf. So, hopefully that's on the horizon. Let's park that there.
Sure.
Let's go to really where I think most people want to hear our take on this. We got a couple of messages. Obviously, it was about Tuesday last week.
I think it was Tuesday last week.
So pretty much. Oh, it was the day after we did the pod.
Yeah, it was.
Literally the next morning.
Yeah.
Which is always the way for us.
Yeah, fashion. And we would have loved to have brought you another episode before we went away. We had a busy weekend and everything. So this is the first chance we're getting to talk about it. So it might even be late news by this point. But we did receive a lot of.
Do you know what it is? It's probably more reliable news.
Yeah. We had a lot of messages come through, obviously asking us what we were going to do. So if you hadn't heard and you were living under a rock, basically it was reported, or again by multiple people, whether the source was credible or not. Now, some people where we think are credible sources as well backed it up. So it must be something there. So I'm not saying that the person that broke it wasn't within their rights to sort of have that take on it or whatever. But long story short, that LIV Golf's demise was imminent.
Yes.
That it was basically big news was going to break any moment. And this is on Tuesday or Wednesday. And
strap in this afternoon.
Yeah,
big news breaking.
Well, to the point where there were reports that Mexico wasn't going to go ahead.
Yeah.
That the Pro-Am might not happen. That players hadn't been paid. And the lights went out. And
so basically that's So the first sort of tweet was that the decision was going to be made, like breaking news, decision was going to be made on LIV's future. Reports were the staff weren't being paid, lights weren't on, people hadn't paid the bills, staff, teams, players weren't paid. That all came out to be bullshit.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. I mean, yes. But there are still some outlets that are going with the fact that they've spoken to people that haven't been paid. So,
okay. So
I think from what we can gather is that that's not true.
Well,
but there are still some people that are running with stories.
So basically, the backstory to this is that this is coming from the PIF investment,
the Saudi Public Investment Fund, which funds LIV Golf, essentially.
That's basically that they're not going to continue funding LIV Golf.
That they released their economic plan for the next 5 years, and nowhere in that was there a specific mention of LIV Golf. However, there was a section mentioned for entertainment and I think it's culture and entertainment. Now, I don't think there was a specific mention of the Newcastle United Football Club in that report either. So you would think that it probably just falls under that banner. They didn't specifically mention LIV, but it may still fall under that. We don't know. There's been no real public comment from the PIF at this stage. But yeah, all reports are saying that, cutting funding, and when there was initially reports that it was funded through to 2032.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're still kind of up in the air as to what's happening there.
And it's kind of sort of now leaning to that there's definitely funding through to 2020, through this season, 2026.
Yeah. So let's go back. Go back to the first news that broke, and that the initial reaction was, it's done. LIV Golf is not going. Mexico's not going ahead. Pro-Am's not going ahead. They're shutting up shop immediately. False.
Yeah.
That was proven to be false. Mexico went ahead. Scott O'Neill came out, and we'll probably get to some of his quotes afterwards.
Yep.
He came out and said it's business as usual. He addressed everyone. The next thing, everyone was summoned to New York for a meeting. False.
He lives in New York.
Didn't happen. He lives in New York. Whatever. So that was the next thing. What else? What else, Steve? What else happened?
So I just wanted to read a couple of the tweets. So the original tweet, this is from Ryan French of the Monday Q
Info.
So I think everybody.
Shout out.
This was on X Spaces. X, basically Twitter. So I think everybody should probably stay near their phones. I have some pretty good sources, and I've heard that some of the other people have I've heard that some other people have sources that LIV is shutting down. I've got everything from these people that I trust that you guys know. Players didn't get paid, power went out because the bill wasn't paid, employees didn't get paid, stuff like that. There's definitely a lot going on. Things are not good.
Now, my instant, because you guys sent this in the group chat, I hadn't seen it yet. My initial reaction was I laughed when I first saw that because it's like, I don't think we live in a world where the Saudi Public Investment Fund don't pay their power bill.
Yeah.
Look, I can, in my own mind, I can reconcile the fact that maybe players haven't been paid because we're talking multi-billions of dollars. Like I can see how we live in a world where that happens, but the fact that that to me that just seemed weird.
Yeah.
It's like there's an odd.
Was that a
thing to
metaphor or was that saying literally?
mention. I think it was literal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's dumb.
So Flushing it then obviously reported as well that LIV Golf executives were in Mexico City. This is prior to the event as it was about to, take place before the Pro-Am. And sources indicate that it's business as usual for the league and that they were releasing tee times shortly after that, and they did. And then that obviously sort of was confusing to people because there was this breaking news imminent, and then that's when I think that sources were indicating that the PIF were going to continue to fund LIV through to 2026 season. The future beyond that was doubtful, and then this is when the executives were summoned to New York allegedly to have an emergency meeting.
Look, I think one of the most unfortunate things to happen now, whether it's just bad timing or you're a conspiracy theorist and you have your own thoughts and takes on this, was the fact that the power went out and the media center was closed. So we would normally have pre-event press conferences that take place at all these events. Didn't happen because the media center was closed. Then, as we'll get to later on, as they went to air for round one, power went out again and people went crazy. It's like, it's true, they haven't paid their bills, but we'll touch on that.
Interesting then we had Arlo White and David Faraday on the broadcast. This is again just brought this is from the broadcast. So David Faraday said this generation has spawned a bunch of fast typists that consider themselves to be experts, and evidently they're not. Arlo White, it must be exhausting trying to will the LIV Golf League out of existence. Now, to me, that seems to be what everyone has been wishing for.
Yeah, 100%.
And my whole thing with anything, and because obviously, like I've said this before, we're on. We follow LIV, we like LIV. Yeah, it appeals to us. There's certain aspects of it that we really enjoy. Yeah, that for us, we would like to see implemented in other forms of golf. The biggest thing for me about LIV that I love is the fact that it is golf played around the world.
Yeah. Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
first and foremost. Okay, let's just take the teams and everything out of it. It's played around the world. Yeah. We get to see it in different markets. Different people from around the world get to enjoy golf, high quality golf at that. I've heard Rick Shields' podcast. We mention his a lot, but obviously he's a LIV ambassador. And we go back to, if you go back to, I think, what is that? Our first guest episode, Luke Elvey. Do you know what number episode that was off the top?
11.
11. Nice.
We had him at 11.
11.
Legs 11.
He said it as well. Not one country shouldn't, own the monopoly on golf. Like they shouldn't have the rights to golf or world golf. It should be played in one country.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the PGA Tour, by a lot of people, is the best tour in the world. That is where the best events played, and you've got the most history and everything. And I would tend to agree with a lot of that. It's a proven tour, and that's where a lot of the best golfers have played.
Yeah.
Why can't there be something else?
Yeah.
I don't understand. The whole thing with this that's annoyed me is that everyone wants death to live.
Yeah.
They want, like, people are cheering. They were loving it. Going, oh, it doesn't matter. It's not going to be missed by you.
Yeah.
But some people will.
Yeah.
What about all the people that then would lose their job?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just
Look
don't be someone that just types online and is a hero online. How about the players?
Let me cook on that soon, but go on.
How about the players and that don't? I mean, and this is they know the risk, and this is what's come out as well. They've all come out and said we knew what we were signing up for.
Yeah.
So they are prepared for it. They took guaranteed money, and that was one of the positives of going across and playing in LIV. Right, it was a lot of money, generational wealth. That's the risk that they're going to take by going across, right? But then you look at, so you look and you go, yeah, Rahm, Bryson, some of the older guys like Poulter, Westwood, Phil, Cam Smith, they're all going to be okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But what about and some of the younger guys have signed for some good money as well. But what about those younger guys where it's like, well, now where do they really land? Because the PGA,
a huge risk, and then
the PGA will want Bryson back.
Yeah.
They want Rahm back. They're open to having Cam Smith back. They've made that clear. But what about the younger guys?
And a lot of the golf outlets have kind of said, oh, yeah, I'm sure the PGA Tour will take the big names, but the rest of them, yeah, whatever. That's the kind of vibe.
I've heard some stuff. I heard one particular person on YouTube say that I think Bryson, Rahm, and Cam Smith will come back, and I think we potentially live in a world where maybe Anthony Kim could go to the Corn Ferry Tour, and he said, the exact words were, but I think the rest of them, I don't think they'd care about. It's like that's.
Yeah.
So what about Waiko Neiman? David Pooge?
Yeah.
Now, me, like
Tom
I said,
McKibben.
we predominantly follow LIV Golf, right? That's no secret. We love golf. I watch the PGA Tour.
We're golf fans. And
I would not, like I said, I just don't understand why there can't be something else. Like to me, I think they can coexist. I would love nothing more than to see all of those players play more often together. That's where the majors are sick.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean that because you've got one that you wish the other one doesn't succeed.
No.
I don't. The thing that we've always sort of stayed consistent on, I think anyway, if it hasn't come across that way, then I'll put the hand up and apologize.
Yeah.
But I feel, anyway, our standpoint from it is that we don't look at the PGA and go, we don't want that to succeed.
No.
You know what I mean? I think they've got great events. They've got great golfers.
We follow it. We
watching,
watch it.
And this is the thing, watching the Masters, majority of them, barred Tyrrell Hatton, were golfers on the PGA Tour.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I didn't watch. I was watching and I was rooting for Scottie Scheffler. Justin Rose, Tommy Fleetwood,
Cameron Young.
we've talked about these
Max
guys
Homer,
a lot.
Sam Burns.
Yeah.
I like them. I like these golfers. I just don't understand why people can't be happy for someone else trying something new or doing something different. And people's opinion of, they don't care about being in a team. They don't care about growing the game of golf. Like, I heard an outlet say no one on LIV, bar Bryson, actually cares about growing the game of golf. Now, this person is seen as a top journalist in golf, someone who is very PGA biased.
Yeah.
And is clear by his smarmy dickhead comments that he doesn't like LIV. That's fine, but no one really cares about your smarmy dickhead comments.
Yeah.
Now, you can't tell me that Jon Rahm, who's from Spain, wouldn't care about growing the game and playing in Andalusia.
Yeah. The South African team.
The South African team, we've seen how much it moves
How much
all
emotion
four of those
that
golfers
was, it's
walking down the final fairway and when they're singing their national anthem.
You're
We've-
literally just lying.
We've heard Cam Smith and the Ripper boys talk about how much it means nearly every year.
We see it firsthand.
We're going to see it with Korean GC.
Yeah.
All right,
You're going to
we
see
go
it.
there.
You're going to see it at JCB.
You're going to see it at JCB. How can you say that these golfers don't care about growing the game and you got Majestics with the Little Sticks program and how successful that's been? So
The Ripper Get in the Golf program.
do your fucking research.
Yeah.
And don't be so closed-minded. I just hate people that wish bad upon others. Like, it's fine. If you don't like it, it's fine. But just keep your opinions to yourself.
There's a couple of things there.
Sorry, I got a little bit hot.
No, you're right. I'm about to get hotter.
Clip it up.
Firstly, you're never going to defeat the internet. So there's
yeah.
always going to be trolls. There's always going to be people that hate everything.
Yeah.
So,
and some of them have a big platform.
well, there we go. The next thing is, unfortunately, we live in a world where it's all about, like Denzel Washington had a quote about reporters. It's not important about being truthful or correct. It's important about being first. You don't care about telling the truth. You care about being first, getting that controversial story out there quick. Who cares who it hurts? Who cares about anything?
Yeah, because you can just retract it later when you're wrong.
So this is where I have a bit of, I'm just talking personally here. This is where, we report on golf and we're in the social media space, I guess. This is where I just find it really gross.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, it's truly disgusting behavior because you're just stretching for stories just for your own benefit. And yeah, I know I truly hate it. I really do. And it's a bit of a battle for me because I love doing the podcast. I love all this stuff if we do, but that sort of bullshit is just,
Oh, yeah.
I hate it.
Just before we go to you, Chris, I just wanted, just before I forget, sorry. It's like the closest thing we've talked about before, the TGL side of things, right? I don't love that.
I don't like that.
I don't love the product. I've asked who's watching it, right? Now, I've also said clearly people are because they've got people in the stand.
Yeah.
Now, I've said I would love to enjoy TGL. What do they need to do? What do I think to make it better? It doesn't necessarily mean that other people don't like it.
Yeah.
Now, do I wish that it doesn't exist?
I don't.
No,
I don't care if it exists.
I don't care if it does.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not going to actively
But I'm not
hope
actively-
for its downfall.
yeah.
The thing
Well,
that,
I've said I want to enjoy it because it seems like the sort of thing I would like it. I just don't really enjoy watching it.
yeah. I think
Now, but that's not wishing bad thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too sensitive.
The thing is, right? That's a very different thing. That's very different from traditional golf. LIV, yes, has some new parts. The team thing, the shotgun starts. It's got different things, but it is still golf,
Yeah.
right? This is what I can't understand. Like, as a golf fan, isn't it good to have more golf?
yeah,
more
it helps.
options.
It
More
helps
options.
business.
Like more people seeing it, exposure to more players, another breeding ground for more talent. That
Prize money
maybe,
has increased at the PGA Tour since LIV has been around.
and maybe there are guys that come to LIV and they might go to the PGA Tour. Maybe, hopefully, we can live in a world where everyone can play what they want to play. It's why it's always baffled me. It's like, what's the argument? Why do you hate it? Now, there is a particular analyst, and we know where he sits and why he hates LIV Golf because of the Saudi funding.
Yeah.
My question to him would be now, okay, if the PIF pull their money and it's no longer Saudi backed and LIV have to go to private equity and raise their own funds through sponsorship or however they do it, sale of teams, whatever, do you still have a problem with LIV Golf? Because what's your argument then? And I'm talking about Brandel Chambly. I'll call him out by name.
Captain Cock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My other thing is too, and it goes to what you were saying, Whitey, about people being first rather than being right.
Yeah.
I look at this from another way. Jon Rahm, Bryson DeChambeau, all these guys that came across and signed for big money, they're going to be okay.
Yeah.
They've got money. They're okay.
Sure.
They'll find a way to play wherever they have to play. My thinking is when you're coming out and reporting things like Mexico's not going to go ahead, it's over, it's dead, it's done, what does that do for staff members at LIV Golf that have mortgages, that have families?
Yeah.
We're talking about people that work in the media team, people that work in hospitality. Like, when you say things like that, do you then come out and say, no, actually, I got it wrong?
Yeah, I was about to say, the thing is, you can't not report on rumors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you want to speculate on what's true and what's not true. But the part I really don't like is there's no accountability to statements when people say, this is what's happening.
This is definitely happening.
And it doesn't happen. Where's the hand go up?
Yeah.
The problem is all that happens is they change the narrative
Yeah.
of actually it's happening at the end of the year. It's actually happening this. It's like...
But that's not what you said on Wednesday. And it's
Yeah.
like what you said, Steve. If we get something wrong, I'll put my hand up. Like if I say something and it's wrong, I said that LIV was definitely going to be in New Zealand. It didn't happen. I put my hand up. I got it wrong.
Yeah.
I got told something by someone. It didn't eventuate for whatever reason. That's fine. I own that. I made a mistake.
I mean, after this whole rant we're on, we will talk about what we think is going to happen. But it's also what we think. We don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it's at the end of the day, we're going to take some calculated guesses on what we've heard from credible sources.
And we speak to people involved in LIV Golf as well. And, you know, we have opinions and things that are told to us. But is that necessarily because we hear it from one or two or three people or whatever? Does that mean it's definitely going to happen? No. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah. For me, it's a bit of a shame.
It's gross.
It's a shame that, like I said, I don't expect everyone to love what other people like or what we like. It's not that. But it's bizarre to me, people's thinking on stuff.
I hate the dancing on the grave thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm alluding to.
Like that really gives me the ick.
Yeah,
it's like people go on their platforms.
Yeah.
And they've got smarmy smiles on their faces and it's like, oh, it was never going to work. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Just talk about what you're covering, what you want to watch.
Just cover golf.
Yeah.
Just talk about golf.
Yeah.
I just don't like it when people have an opinion. When they're saying what someone else is feeling when you have no idea what they're feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they go, oh, Jon Rahm wouldn't care about that. How the fuck do you know?
He doesn't care about playing in South Africa.
Well.
He was so excited about playing in South Africa.
Yeah.
And the problem is with these, sorry, one more thing. The problem with these outlets is how they talk such a big game about, the PGA wanting to take certain players and the rest of them, whatever. You would not be saying that in front of Neiman. You would not be saying that in front of like Carlos Ortiz. You know what I mean? Like you talk a big game, but really you're a pussy.
It's interesting, isn't it, that one of those people that we're potentially referring to did do something with Waco Neiman a little while ago. That was saying that they would have Rahm and Bryson and that back, but still did interviews and things with Waco Neiman.
You know what? It's one of those things where you hope that the pros do kind of keep an eye on that sort of shit because
they are.
Yeah.
Look
Look at Poulter and Westwood's comments today.
And not to, pat our own back and whatnot, but our interaction with AK. It came off the back of mainly Chris talking about his potential. I don't know. Let's build people up, not bring them down. Hey, people.
Yeah, I just feel like if you don't like something, just don't.
Yeah.
Look.
Whatever.
Again, I'll refer.
And that's I've probably been guilty of what I'm saying too. So I got to be better.
Sure.
I'm not saying, you know what I mean? Like I'll put if I'm ever been a hypocrite and saying the same thing, I'll say, yep, okay, I've been there too. It's just the whole thing around it is so whack and great.
Yeah.
The fact of how quickly the rumors spread.
Yeah, and people
and just
like on the news.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. It's cuck behavior. We've all been guilty of it, but do better.
Can I just put my hand up here for a second?
Yeah.
And I know people are probably going to be saying, hey, you've said some things about a certain player. Yes, I have. I've never questioned his ability as a golfer.
No.
I think he's a fantastic golfer. I've questioned some of the things that he says and some of his antics.
Yeah.
Which I don't agree with.
Sure.
And it's probably, to be fair, it's probably gotten a little bit more tongue-in-cheek as we've gone on with it.
I think the difference is it's not something that we talk about every single episode all the time. It's just something when it comes up, you don't like Rory McIlroy. That's fine. A lot of people don't.
There are a lot of people that don't like a lot of players.
It's okay. I don't know. It's just a different tone.
Yeah.
Just to move on. So the LIV Golf CEO, obviously Scott O'Neill, has been a busy boy, obviously coming out as you would be, having to comment and things like that. So he said he came out and he obviously did on the broadcast, he did an interview with Arlo White where he was saying things like, if you want to be based in America, this isn't the tour for you. And if you want to practice at the same course and play the same events, and this isn't the tour for you and all that sort of stuff. Now, again, other outlets have said that's not the way that you should be selling LIV Golf. I mean, at the end of the day, he's right. Like if you're wanting to grow the game in other markets and you want to be a part of a startup or whatever, and you want to be part of something that's new, then this is going to be the tour for you. Again, I wouldn't really judge Scott O'Neill, who's a CEO.
Pretty successful.
Exactly. If you know what I mean, if you're a podcaster yourself, so.
Just a couple of things, quick points on that. He did mention in that as well that a lot of the players call LIV.
Yeah,
it's not like he's, when people say you shouldn't sell LIV Golf that way, he's probably not selling LIV Golf that way. He's answering a question that's put to him. Probably.
Yeah.
Also, what's wrong with that? Like, maybe that's okay. Maybe you've got the PGA Tour that does their thing in America, but this is a different thing.
To me, that's transparency.
I love the way he answered
it's
that.
Being
it's
honest.
Black and white.
This is exactly what it is. And if you don't like that, it's not for you.
You know what it is? It's not lying. It's telling him what you're signing up for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to travel and you don't want to do these sort of things, then you probably won't want to do it.
Because it's no good signing this contract and then like saying, oh, we've got to go to
I don't want to go
Adelaide
to Mexico.
and then Singapore and then Hong Kong. Oh, I don't want to do that. Well,
then you shouldn't.
You're in the
do
wrong
it then.
place.
I don't know.
He did say as well, obviously, in another interview, so he said the reality is that you're funded through the season and then you work like crazy to create a business plan to keep us going. Let's just sort of move on a bit because we're probably going on on our feelings a bit too much. So we'll probably
My feelings are hurt.
We'll go. Where do you see, like, so how did you guys obviously take everything you've heard, everything you've seen, where do you think the future of LIV Golf is heading?
I mean, after seeing all the initial reports and stuff, I was definitely worried. I was definitely worried. I didn't think it was going to happen that quickly, like just out of nowhere. Yeah, LIV doesn't exist anymore. I thought that was silly. But you really honestly don't know. And I think that's another thing with Scott O'Neill. He was answering the questions, but he wasn't saying everything. You can't show all your cards. It's just not good business, and it's not the thing to do. So, boom. I think LIV's going to continue on. I'm very much a person that believes in people and the way they speak and their conviction. So. And Scott O'Neill seems like the kind of guy that can get shit done. Do I think LIV might look a little differently next year? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I think there might be some things changed. And the way he was answering those questions sounds like that's the way it's going. So what does that mean? No idea. So, yes, I do think LIV will continue. I think it will look a little bit different. But, yeah. But then at the same time, I don't know.
Yeah.
The people that know. Not dumbass podcasters.
I don't even necessarily know that think that if the people that know. I think that they are trying to work hard on a new structural model.
Yeah.
For what this looks like going forward. I don't think it's going anywhere.
Yeah.
I think initially maybe I thought, let's just prepare for the fact that this could be the last season.
Yeah.
That was my initial thing. I like you, Waddy. I never thought that this was going to just roll up in the middle of Mexico. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's so silly.
But yes, I think it will look different. I think there's a lot of talk around it being structured around countries' opens tournaments. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
If they can do something with that, if they could do something maybe with the DP World Tour, I don't know. Yeah, I think it'll look different. I think there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done maybe around selling these franchises a little bit. But there's a plan in place, and I'm pretty comfortable with the guy running the show.
Yeah, and one other thing is with the way people, because you hear all the noise, but then you see responses like from Ian Poulter and Westwood and stuff. The way they answer it with their conviction, you're like, okay, I do believe what they're saying.
Yeah.
There's been noise since the start of LIV. It's just another day.
Yep.
The show goes on.
Yep.
I genuinely thought, I'm going to be honest, just maybe I believe things too much. I thought, okay, this with who it was coming from, how rapidly it was progressing, I thought it might have actually been the end of it then and there before I could.
Oh.
It just had that tone, unfortunately. So I was extremely worried for it. Obviously everyone involved in LIV, the players, etc., and the employees and the staff. Obviously, then it means, from our point of view, from a personal point of view, a lot of people had messaged us and said, what does this mean for the podcast?
Which we really appreciate.
Can I send a big thank you to people that messaged us?
Yeah.
And it's
checking in on us. You guys okay?
Yeah.
Honestly, that was like
it was a cool moment.
That was one of the nicest things that came out of this, was that there are people, like, obviously what we do is resonating with people, and they follow us and they like what we do, and checking in to make sure that we're not going anywhere either, which we're not. We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, to be real with that, I mean, like, we started this as a passion project. It still is a passion project, and obviously each year for us, it probably keeps getting a little bit better and better. Or there's some good, we speak to some really amazing people. We meet some really amazing people
we've become close friends with, and
through this we've had some amazing opportunities that you. Like, for us anyway, not for some people, would see it a small fry, but for us, dreams come true.
Yeah.
Really, like, the Pro-Am, for example, that was amazing. So it is unreal.
So we appreciate you.
So I was a little worried, and then obviously again, because of what we've done, we'd probably always sort of continue and always talk about our golf, and we'd find a way to follow the players that were a part of LIV if that was to not continue.
Yeah.
My feelings, but I did say this to you, I could see it going to the end of this year, and I kind of still am on
that side.
I just think that they're going to have the LIV season is a long off. LIV off season is a long off season, and I think that that's going to give them a lot of time to try and figure things out. I don't know if they'll be able to make that happen if the PIF funding is not there. I really hope that's not the case. I hope that they continue to fund it. I've said this before when you said about Bryson leaving. If they lost Bryson and if they lost Rahm, and I said that LIV could continue, it would just be a much smaller tour that probably isn't trying to rival the PGA Tour.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't even know if they're trying to rival the PGA Tour now.
Yeah, I don't even think they are.
I think initially with Greg Norman at the helm probably was, because we know Greg's feelings on, he's always wanted this tour. And he'd been saying things, but I think it was trying to rival the PGA Tour a bit. That's just my opinion, whether that's right or wrong.
But can I just also add to that? And I do agree with you on that. But I think it was necessary at the time.
Yeah.
I think what Greg did and how Greg handled it was necessary at the time. And the PGA Tour should thank them for what they did, because the players, because they've increased their purses. They're earning more money now off the back of this disruption. I think now that since Scott O'Neill's come in, it's maybe going a different way.
Well, whether it's a direct link to LIV coming in, or whether they're going to do that anyway. I mean, that's one thing. You can't just solely go, oh yeah, it's because of LIV that's why the PGA did. I think it is, but it may not be. So yeah, I don't know if it's going to continue past 2026. I obviously really hope that it does. A couple of comments about Scott O'Neill at the Masters, that he was telling people that it was funded through to 2032. They've got some structural plans they're going to make. Again, that's probably where it's all stemmed from anyway. Yeah. It's probably just a bunch of bullshit that's just Chinese whispers, and it's changed along the way. My hope is that it continues and that they do get the funding and whatnot. And that's sort of where I'll probably leave it. It is crazy though how quickly everything
It just
spread.
snowballs. Just a couple of little things on a local standpoint, how things kind of affect Adelaide here. As far as I'm aware, from what I understand, is that the state government has been seeking assurances from LIV Golf that 2027 is going ahead. Apparently, they have those assurances.
Yeah.
Also, we had the 2027 announcement for Mexico as well.
We
Ready
know
to
South
that.
Africa's.
We had South Africa. North Adelaide, the redevelopment is still going
It's
ahead.
happening no matter what.
Any last thoughts on it
No,
all?
not-
I mean, we could probably talk about it for the entire
Yeah, exactly.
episode.
We could do a whole episode on
We've
this.
gone a lot longer than what we probably wanted to
Yeah.
on it, but yeah, I guess from people's point of view that listen to this podcast, we are not PGA haters.
No,
Definitely not.
All right?
we're golf fans.
And like I said, we are new to the game.
Yeah.
We're new to the game that a lot of people love. We've fallen in love with it the same way as a lot of people before us have. And people can have opinions on things, and we do a podcast where we share our opinions on things as well.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. We don't hate the PGA, and we hope that LIV's here to stay and whatnot. But it's just, for me, it's just, like you said, it's a bit gross of a time when that sort of stuff happens. But anyway, that's kind of where we'll...
I think we'll leave it there.
If LIV does pack up, we're still going to be here. We're still
we're not going to
we'll find
We'll cover golf.
Yeah, we'll cover golf. We'll still do our thing. So yeah,
Just a little, he's taking a lot of arrows. He's taking a lot of heat. Big shout out to Scott O'Neill.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been easy this week.
Not easy to front up and take those hits and have to come out and say and reassure your staff as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not an easy thing. You're gonna have a million questions. Big shout out to Scott O'Neill. I think there's no better person you'd want running your organisation right now.
Yeah.
To be fair, we probably missed a bunch of other little side notes and things that have happened in there, but I'm sure people can go read stuff on social media or online about it if they want to know more, because there's plenty of stuff that happened over the week. But
I don't know if we have to talk about it at length, but do we talk about Bryson?
well, we're probably going to cover that when we do
We'll cover
LIV Mexico.
True. All
In
right.
there. But yeah, like I
Park
said, there's a lot of little nuggets and things that are in there that I'm sure we've probably missed, but you got us
You got the gist.
You got us getting pretty hot on some things. Let's go to some happy news.
Fuck yeah.
And which I guess, depending on how you look at it, you could maybe see it as an indication
Of
that
where
LIV
things
is-
are heading.
it's gonna head, and maybe that LIV is here to stay. We came out today that Smash GC, Taylor Gooch's Smash GC,
Yeah.
has rebranded to OKGC.
Yeah.
So obviously he's from Oklahoma. Oklahoma. And I kind of like it that it's like OKC and they've added the G with the golf club.
Big
and
Thunder fan.
Big Thunder fan.
Yeah.
The colours, the bison,
Bison sick.
yeah,
I love it.
the 46,
46.
the state, the star. It's So I'm all for
And
it.
there's another home event.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is the way it's going. Every team's going to have a home event every year, and
Just think of quickly, so I know we're harping on it, but Scott O'Neill's interview, there are a bunch of structural changes that we're making and they're going to surprise some people. Is this?
part of it.
Well, the first thing I'll say about it that I love is that we've obviously got Ripper GC, or Ripper Golf Club, I should say, in Australia. We've got Southern Guards, South Africa. We've got Korean Golf Club, Majestics GC,
A couple of
Fireballs,
yeah.
Spanish team.
Which we
Which-
believe that they're going to rebrand.
I reckon they will. I
Yeah.
think a couple of the teams are still rebranding. I'll
Yeah.
leave that there. The one sort of thing about the US was obviously we've got so many players from
Yeah.
the US. We've got multiple events in the US. How do they do this? I actually really like that this here now is probably the first team that's not a country but a state in the US. I don't hate it.
I
No,
love this.
I really like it.
Because I guess, Scott O'Neill made reference to this when he was talking to Arlo White, and he was saying, I'm not betting on 340 something million. I'm betting on 7.5 billion people. And he's obviously referring to worldwide. But the big chunk of that, obviously. And if you look at the PGA Tour and you look at that and you go, okay, well, I mean, America, like the United States, everything happens there, right? And that's where the PGA is. They could have 5 of these live teams or whatever from the US, and they could be like New York. They could be California. They could whatever. it
Miami,
is, Texas. Like you could have Texas Crushers. You know what I mean, or whatever. It could be Texas GC if Bryson wanted to rebrand or whatever.
Florida Races,
whatever it might be. I love it, and I really think they should lean into it because again, it would be awesome to see. If the US really catches on, if they get a big, if they get more people watching on the broadcast, if the US takes off, I think then that's really where it needs to really kick off. Like obviously,
well, this is a proven model in sport, right?
Yeah,
like your state or city-based franchise model.
Yeah.
And I think this is a really smart move leaning into this.
Yeah.
Because they're quite patriotic and territorial.
Yes.
Like people from Oklahoma will get behind this.
Yeah, exactly.
Were they going to get behind Smash? Probably not.
well, I think Smash was probably one of the ones that needed to be.
I think it was probably
rebranded
one of
anyway.
the weaker branded teams.
I love the colours.
Liquor paint.
Oh, the bison?
The burnt orange and the light blue.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I can't wait to see the bag at the next event.
Oh, yeah. Stay tuned.
Good
for that.
call. Good call.
Stay tuned. But yeah, no. So that's some really good news. Obviously,
Dropped today.
That came out today, and I think it's exciting. I don't hate the fact that it's come in the middle of the season.
No.
I love the fact that it's come out just after all the bullshit last week. So
It's funny too. My initial when I saw the rebrand, I was like, oh, what does this mean? Like, are they going to move GMAC on? Like, is it? Yeah, we're going to go to like an All American. But the more I think about it, it's like, well, no, because if this was a US team, that if like so Majestics, then yes, they would probably move. But being that it's a state based or a city based team, it
doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
Now you kind of look at it like
an
English Premier League team where it doesn't really matter. So I actually really like the move, and I think it's a good rebrand.
I feel like you're going to see a lot of rebrands in the next
But I think it's smart, and they're doing it in a different ways. So like Australia, Ripper works because Australians love getting behind an Australian thing. Would a South Australian get behind a Queensland team? Maybe not, but we'd get behind an Australian team. US fans are probably a little bit different where, okay, an Oklahoma franchise would get behind that.
Yeah.
Well, it's just because there's so many players from the US.
Yeah.
So many golfers from the
Makes
US
sense.
and there's so many events in the US still.
Smart people running this league.
Golf news. Let's go to some golf news.
All right.
So, Chris, you got all the golf news?
we got a lot happening this week. So let's start with the international series.
Yes.
Singapore. It is Singapore Open.
Yes,
Singapore
it is.
Open.
You corrected yourself my way, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I was thinking of something else. Singapore Open at.
That's crazy,
Oh,
Chris.
Chris.
Thank you very
Absolutely,
much.
Melosi. Wouldn't be an
nice.
episode without you.
Singapore Open, bunch of live players teeing up at Sentosa this week. At the time of recording, we're yet to tee off, but probably by the time you're listening to this, first round will be underway.
Yep.
Travis Smythe is defending his first win on the international series,
Yes.
so he's currently top of the international series. Open exemption on the line for Birkdale here, so the top 2 finishers that aren't already exempt for the Open will get a spot at the Open.
That's huge.
Few live players teeing off. So Lucas Herbert, Caleb Surratt, Luis Maceveo's playing, Peter Uline's playing.
Oh, sweet Pete.
Ballester.
Jose Ballester, who had a killer week in Mexico last week.
He's in some form.
Was he
So
in the
that-
fantasy team?
Nah, and you know what? Actually, in my headlines, I said that.
Little jab.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. So yeah, a bunch of former live players playing as well, and a few Aussies in the international series. The DP World Tour heads to China
Yep.
for the Volvo China Open
Volvo.
this week. No Pat Reed playing,
No.
who currently sits on top in the race to
Yeah.
Dubai.
Rory second.
Rory second. Rory's going for 5 in a row, 6 in a
Wowee.
row DP World Champions. So, but yeah, a few Aussies playing there as well, and a couple of ex-live players, Chikara, Wiesberger, teeing it up in China. So again,
Very
at
nice.
the time of recording, haven't teed off yet, but probably by the time you listen to this, DP World Tour underway.
Nice.
What's
Anything else?
next?
Oh, what else do you want from me?
I was thinking you were going to give me Matt Fitzpatrick. You're going to give him his flowers?
Sorry. Yes.
Far out. I was waiting for it.
Sorry. RBC Heritage at Harbour Town.
You're such a
last
PGA
week.
hater.
Yeah,
I'm really
so
not.
typical.
I'm really not. So yes, second time that
I was waiting there. I was like, Chris.
second time Matt Fitzpatrick has won the Heritage and the plaid jacket.
Oh, that
Yeah.
we talked about it. That's one of the best.
That's sick.
One of the best. All right.
If you win a jacket, you know you're doing well. A
Any
nice
event
blazer.
where you win a jacket,
Yeah.
that looks a cool place too.
Oh, yeah.
Harbour Town.
yeah.
Nice story. He used to go there as a kid with his dad and watch it, and now he's a 2-time winner of the event. Got it done again, second time in a playoff. He beat Jordan Spieth the first time in a playoff, and then he's got it done over Scottie Scheffler this year.
Number one in the
All the while the crowd was doing the USA
Yeah,
chant.
so that's why-
Hey, do better.
Yeah.
Did you hear him what he said about it afterwards?
No, I haven't heard his
I
comments.
loved it.
Yeah, he was like, "No, that was fine. That was great. No one,
Yeah.
no,
They
no
don't
one,
like him over there, do they?
No.
no one." He was saying, "No one overstepped the line. No one was shouting in my backswing or anything like that. You know, they were obviously supporting their guy." And yeah, and he's like, "I come from a football background."
He's a pro, Fitz, isn't he?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was the whole take that people were talking about. Like, should you shrink the game? Is this behavior, this or that? I mean, he was copping it and he was fine with it. So I don't know.
Yeah, kind of said he'd spur him on a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess they were doing the same thing at the Players when Cam Young as well.
Yeah.
They were obviously behind their guy and same deal. I don't think he's one of those likable characters in the US.
No, Matty Sketches, they were calling him.
Yeah, but sketches. But yeah, he's officially
He's
third in the
number
world
3
now.
in the world now, yeah.
Really?
Oh, well,
Wow.
according to OWGR.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a
Um,
data golf. He's at 7.
Yeah, but I mean,
Maybe.
you look at his.
Resume.
It wasn't he wasn't necessarily, top 5 or anything in the Masters, but he was still okay. Like,
Yeah,
was he
yeah.
15th, I think, somewhere around there. Maybe it might be completely wrong. I think he was around that mark. And then, like I said, second at the Players, he won the Valspar. And then, now he's won
Good form.
this as well. So
Good for Team Europe.
very good for Team Europe. It's pretty amazing, especially if you're going in a playoff and you're beating Scottie Scheffler, who's in great form as well. Like when you go,
that's
okay,
ridiculous.
he's
Is he
second
in
the
great
Masters.
form? Is he in great form, or is he just that good?
Oh, he's that good.
He's that good.
Because I don't think he's not in his best form.
Well, when I say he's finished second in the Masters, finished second here at RBC, so it's not, it's still good form. Like
Yeah,
anyone
it's,
else, that'd
it's
be
still
good
great form,
But
but it's not
that's-
Scotty of like 3 years ago.
That's the
is it?
point about Scotty.
Yeah.
Like even when he has that feeling of he's not playing great, he's coming second in the Masters. It's just ridiculous.
Nah, shout out to Fitz for getting that done and getting that plaid jacket. I'm jealous. I
Yes.
like it.
Very nice.
I liked seeing on socials as well, Wes Bryan watching it. Did you see the video of him on the couch watching it?
Loves it.
Was it George that posted and said watching the RBC Heritage with a former champ?
Yeah, I think so.
That's good. I like that. Let's go on to LIV Golf, Mexico City.
Yes, that feels like ages ago now.
Yeah,
but
it really
was-
does.
Yeah, over the weekend.
A bit weird because we couldn't really watch too much of the final round because Chris
Oh.
bought Wi-Fi on the plane, but it wasn't delivering.
Yeah,
Hey.
it wasn't working.
Yeah.
Virgin. Fix your Wi-Fi.
Don't.
$20 down the toilet.
Yeah. If you're going to, and I still bought it on the way back, to be fair.
Yeah, you did.
To
play
You
play
just-
cards.
You want to play Italian cards.
If I ended up watching just a bunch of movie highlights on
Yeah,
YouTube.
you were.
I know because you kept poking me every 5 minutes when I was
Yeah,
trying
but
to sleep.
remember this part?
Yeah, but come on.
Yeah. Anyway, go on.
$20 for Wi-Fi that you can't stream on.
Yeah, it's
Like,
Yeah, it's
what's
whack.
with that?
Very whack.
no good.
Just fix your internet.
I mean, you didn't learn your lesson, but yeah, sure. Whack.
Yeah. What did you say? I bought 2 cans of Coke after that as well, or Coke Zero, and it was like
40.
essentially paid $30 for 2 cans of drink.
Yeah.
You're a madman.
Mm-hmm.
Mexico City at Club the Golf at Chapultepec.
Yes.
Started
I
off
found-
with a bang because it probably wasn't going to happen by
Yeah,
all
yeah.
reports. But it did go ahead.
I was surprised I saw any golf. It was crazy.
It did go ahead. We have to say straight off the bat, congratulations to Jon Rahm.
He looks sensational.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
So let's just go. I'm just going to give you, because we're going nuts here for time. We're just going to, I mean, we control the time. We could be on here for 3 hours if we wanted to, but
We're timeless.
I'm going to take you through the top 10.
Yeah, please.
Jon Rahm finished first. David Puig second.
Very nice.
And Josele Ballester.
Can I just jump
Third.
in? Three
You're going to?
Arizona State Sun Devils.
Yeah. And 3 Spaniards.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, very cool. This one's a good one.
I'm hot in Spain right now.
Scott Vincent finished
Yeah,
fourth.
Hey, don't sleep on Scott Vincent.
Do not.
Hey, get Scotty Hottie V.
Yeah.
into
Hot
your
Vincent
fantasy.
is hot
so,
news.
And also, is he
So he is Phil's replacement until he returns.
until further notice?
Now,
So
there's-
don't know when that is.
There's things about that, and I can't really find the information. But to me, I thought there was something with the wild card that if they signed for a team, then like they have to play the rest of the season for the team.
Well, you were talking about
Something to do with the four
something to do
aces.
with the 4 aces.
So because of the whole Anthony Kim thing. So does that, if that's the case, does that then give us the answer that Phil's not going to be playing the rest of the year?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
That was
It's-
another thing that
I'd like to find that out.
That
Maybe
was
we
another
could.
thing that pissed me off about the misreporting of the whole demise of LIV Golf last week was that there was this particular person on YouTube who was saying,
Say
"Oh,
his name.
doesn't it make sense? It makes sense now, doesn't it, that Phil Mickelson has not been seen at a LIV Golf event?" I was screaming at the TV. It's like, hey, he played South Africa, guy.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to go with something, make sure it's right.
Hey,
Yeah.
look at a newspaper.
Yeah.
Do your job.
T5, there was a few of them. Brandon Grace,
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Thomas Dietrich,
mm.
Tyrrell Hatton, Tom McKibben,
Got to be McKibben, me.
and Matthew Wolf.
Very nice.
And then T10, Cameron Tringali and Mark Leishman.
That T5th, Thomas Dietrich had a good final day, I think, to get into T5th. And that's important because
4 under for his final round.
yeah, he's snuck into now the open exemption spot granted to LIV Golf by 0.84 of a point
Yeah.
over Elvis Smiley, who's dropped to 4th, and Anthony Kim dropped to 5th.
Now, couple of little nuggets here we'll talk about. Jon Rahm, let me just, round 1, 6 under.
Mm.
Round 2, 4 under. Round 3, 4 under. Round 4, 7 under for a total of 21 under. He won by 6 shots.
Yeah. He said he worked something out at the Masters.
Said he almost got into it.
Got into it
Yeah.
with Adam.
Adam
yeah.
was caddy.
because he didn't understand what he was
Yeah.
trying to convey. But yeah.
Yeah, got a little bit
I
heated.
love it. I love it. After the shit that he copped about, he's getting worse and worse and worse, according to Dickless Chambly there.
Clip that.
Dick Champlain.
That, they're getting worse since playing LIV. Well, I don't know. He just blitzed this field completely.
Yeah.
And he continues to play like really well every LIV event. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he's just happy making millions of dollars, Brandon. I don't know.
But didn't he? He had a good last day at the Masters anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not the narrative that
I shouldn't
anyone
be
wants
mean.
to.
I shouldn't be mean to Chambly. I'll put my hand up. I shouldn't be mean to
Nah,
people.
fuck him.
Um,
Do you reckon he'd come on here and debate us?
I'd be so nice
Nah,
to him.
he wouldn't. He
I
wouldn't.
really would be.
He wouldn't bother messing with us peasants.
Yeah.
But yeah, 21. He was playing unbelievably well. Like he just looks scary good.
I'll say it once. I've said it a million times. I love Jon Rahm.
Oh, he's the
Hey,
best.
He's my
Jon-
favorite golfer.
Jon Rahm will win a major this year.
I
I
yeah.
really hope so. If he's figured something out, let's hope he's
I don't speak in absolutes, but I hope he does.
Tell you,
That's just the opinion of a raving moron.
here's a
Raving.
there's one I want to talk about. David Puig's third round, 9 under. He
Yes.
was one shot off tying the course record.
Yeah, Let's talk a little bit about David Puig's season.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, he's looking really nice.
Yeah, he's been lights out this year.
Yeah, I
a
feel
couple
like
of up and down, but like
there's been a couple of tournaments where he's
But the thing is
slipped away, but
he's missed some really gettable putts as well. Like
Yeah.
where he could be playing insane. Like he could have quite easily had a win. Like,
when he's on.
even after this event, really.
When he's on, it's a birdie circus.
Yeah.
He's just shooting pins, and I love it.
The first thing we need to talk about is the first shot of the tournament. Waco Neiman.
Hole in one on his first shot of the tournament. That's ridiculous.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
So good.
That's what's, kind of cool with the shotgun start. You're starting on a par 3.
Yeah.
And you just get a hole in one with your first shot. It's kind of wicked.
Was he the first one of his group as well?
Don't know. Couldn't tell
That'd
you.
been pretty fun.
Just quickly, David Pooch is in 11th on the DP World Tour rankings at the moment.
Yeah.
So
Keep an eye out.
and happy to play events like the Aussie PGA and
He grinds.
so he's grinding.
Yeah, he's grinding outside of LIV.
Yeah.
I love that.
Scott Vincent, as we said, he's had a couple of good events.
Yeah, there's a couple of guys that are having sneaky, really good years.
I love it.
Richard T. Lee's another one as well.
Yes,
He's no joke either.
he's no joke.
Thomas Dietrich's had, obviously a good transition across to LIV as well. He's just one that's always seems to be in that sort of top 10.
Don't sleep
Top
on the
20.
D-tree.
Oh, I like Dietrich.
I like D-tree a lot.
And another one who, again, in this top 10, Brandon Grace. He's played well in South Africa. He's playing
He
well
is
here.
100%
Isn't
back.
it crazy, though, to think
He was about to
again,
get relegated.
About to get relegated. He's back in. The first season, like you said, we always make, a joke of it. The fact that he was your
He was
number
my
one
first pick.
Yeah,
in
because
fantasy.
he was killing it at that stage.
But yeah, it's unreal.
He's back.
The amount of
The Grace is back.
The amount of chip-ins on this event was crazy as well. I feel like every single highlight that came out from a team was someone chipping in.
Yeah.
So,
Chips.
thoughts on Mexico City as an event? I love the 18th party hole.
Oh, the 18th is awesome.
It's a beautiful hole.
Yeah.
There's one person that clearly doesn't like it who did withdraw on the final round due to a wrist problem.
Yes. Problem, not injury.
We believe.
Bryson DeChambeau did withdraw from the final round.
He wasn't having a great week.
Now, the year before, there was the video of him not really being able to, or not hitting it well out of a bunker and saying he hated the bunker, basically.
Oh, I thought that was this year.
No,
that was
I'm pretty sure it was
Oh,
last
okay.
year.
Right.
And then this year he was on, some was the rough, but it wasn't really, obviously. And he didn't really love the playing conditions and said, called over an official and said, this is what we're playing on, it's unacceptable and blah, blah, blah. What are you feeling with Bryson?
Well, with that, what are you going to get out of an official in that situation? Like to move your ball onto grass?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know. It's just
people landing.
it feels like it's just bitching. But
happened to Kevin Na here in Adelaide, didn't it?
yeah, I don't know.
Interesting comments by Jon Rahm in the press conference after the win
Yeah,
about Bryson when he was asked about, overall standings and things like that. And Jon Rahm's comments were, well, yes, obviously it's a shame that Bryson wasn't able to finish today. I hope he's okay, although I'm not really sure if he got injured or if he just wasn't feeling quite right.
well, yeah. We don't know the context of that because obviously Bryson he got 2 wins on LIV and he did address the fact that something was happening. Personal life, golf life, who knows? But something was off. He was obviously very emotional about it. So Rahm could be alluding to that, or it could be, a bit of competitive dig. We don't know.
I feel like if he was in contention and playing well,
He probably would have continued. Yeah, the fact that he maybe didn't like the conditions of the course, it doesn't look great.
Could be a number of reasons.
Yeah, who knows?
It was funny so after the final round in Mexico, then the narrative in the greater media had changed from LIV Golf is definitely finishing right now to Bryson was in talks with people at the Masters on where he's going to play, and
that was the next big thing.
and then that's where we got Westwood and Poulter's comments.
Yeah.
Just to round out Mexico City, again, I think it was just pylon live week. But
So fun.
A lot of people saying, "Oh, the crowd numbers were dead. There was no one there." Blah blah blah. It looked pretty full to me around the 18th anyway, and looked like it was I mean, there were photos that looked pretty spectacular actually around that hole. So I don't know. I like Mexico City. I think they should just keep obviously going back there. We do know that they are going back there next year.
Yep.
Just to round it out though, the teams obviously Legion 13. I mean, they were always going to win when you had potentially a final pairing. Well, what was going to look like it of Rahm, Tyrrell Hatton, and Tom McKibben.
Yep.
So yeah, they blitzed it. They finished 45 under. So Legion 13, second was Fireballs GC, and third was Southern Guards GC. So that's Mexico City done. The next event that's coming up is in Virginia. That's Trump National
Couple
Golf
weeks
Club
time.
in Washington. And that's, May 7th to May 10th.
Nice.
So
Well, we'll see. Maybe it won't go ahead.
Yeah, what's going to be next?
that's Mexico City done and dusted.
Giddy up.
With that, we go to fantasy.
Hey, oh.
Let's rip through fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah, please.
So I hate.
Actually, let's just not even mention it.
You don't want to mention?
Nah.
Righty, I think this could be bad for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is just we're going to go
I made some mistakes.
Mexico City in third place. Bounce GC. So 49.3 points. Give him a clap. 49.3 points. Really, the highlight was probably Dean Burmester.
He's
Captain
often
Dean
my highlight,
Burmester.
Burmy.
In second place, not a bad event for the JPs. Junkyard Pigs in second
Thank
place.
you very much.
So 176 points.
Thank you.
That is actually your highest
Jeez, I got
points
beaten
for
by
this year.
130 odd points.
Yeah, it wasn't a great week for Bounce.
second place.
Yeah,
Not for first.
standouts for you was David Pooge and Tyrrell Hatton. With Tyrrell Hatton 40 points, David Pooge 113 points.
Very nice, Poogie.
Classic
And-
bounce.
In first place again, Green Machine GC. So that is a win every event this year, fellas. Just
Cool. We're witnessing history. He could run the table.
I
I think it's going to happen.
think the luck just keeps coming Green Machine's way. Jon Rahm, another win with the multiplier, 300 points, but then DeChambeau pulling out and Dustin Johnson coming in. Dietrich, they're getting 40 points as well. So, yeah, it's the rules.
He had Rahm as his captain and he won.
Doesn't
Who
matter.
gives a shit?
Yeah, who cares?
So,
At this point, who gives a shit?
yeah, Mexico City, Green Machine, 360.3 points. So, overall, in third place, Bounce GC, 458.95 points. In second place, Junkyard Pigs GC, 563 points.
Nice.
And in first place, Green Machine GC with 1,929.6
Almost
points.
2,000.
2,000. Great.
Nice.
Awesome.
Cool.
So that's fantasy done.
Just before we leave that,
yeah.
I'm open to some offers.
I'm pretty defeated about fantasy. Let's just fast forward to 2027.
I'm not going to throw every. I'm not going to do what I always do and just
Flip out.
I'll look at offers for Munoz or Abe Answer or Birmingham and AK.
We'll look at them next week. We'll have a little Sassachino before
before Virginia.
Virginia.
Virgin.
That's fantasy done and dusted.
Cool.
Hit it or quit it.
Here
That's
we
what-
go.
That's what we all come here for.
Yeah.
Let's rip through the original hit it or quit it
Yeah,
segment.
Chris has got golf.
Yeah. You want me to lead with this?
Yeah, you go.
Yeah,
You want me to be the Willie Mays Hayes and lead this off?
Yeah.
Please.
Okay. I'm just going to launch into it. Putting with a glove on.
I am
It's just
indifferent about it. Is that the right word? Is that the right word if I don't care?
sometimes
I'm
maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
I'm gonna quit it.
I don't do it, but I don't care if people do it.
But I don't really.
Sorry, is this for if I do it or if I care if others do it?
Just hit it or quit it in general.
Okay, quit it.
Quit it.
Yeah, quit it.
Yeah.
I always take off the
Why
glove.
is it such a
I
faux
don't
pas?
know. It is a big faux pas, isn't it?
Nice. Golf.
I don't know.
Golf podcast.
I don't know.
Golf.
Because does it? Maybe this is me being completely ignorant here. Does it make a difference?
I don't know if it does. It feels too casual. I like the you take off the glove and it's just you're going into a different zone. It feels a bit when you have the glove still on. It feels a bit like I'm just gonna go up and hit it. You know what I mean?
Steve's on it.
Hang on, you just keep discussing.
It does look odd, but I wonder if that's just because we've been conditioned to
Take it off.
take it off,
Yeah.
put it in your pocket.
Does it make a difference? I don't. For me putting, I don't think it will make a difference.
I get people sometimes take the glove off to chip when they're close
Yeah.
or whatever. That's a feel
So
thing. Like
we asked ChatGPT here, does putting with a glove affect your putting? Short answer, yes, but not in a big game-changing way for
Yeah.
most golfers. It mostly comes down to feel and preference. So feel and touch.
Feeling
putting,
that shaft.
Yeah, so I mean, that's like...
you want your hands on that shaft.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like, I
Nice.
guess, with short games, sometimes I chip with... If I'm really
Yeah,
close, I'll
that's what
chip
we were just
without my...
saying.
Oh, sorry, I was
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
No. We were just literally
Can't do two
talking
things
about
at once. That's the other thing. Your hands get sweaty. It's hot or humid.
Your hands
So
get dank.
but is that not a case for the glove then?
Nah.
You don't want dank hands in a glove.
No, but I'm saying if your hands
What?
are like sweaty,
What
would you not
most-
just leave the glove on?
What most pros do, most professionals take the glove off for putting. Think players like Tiger Woods or Rory McIlroy.
Oh, thanks, ChatGPT.
Who are
Really
they?
went on a limb there.
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
you?
Who are those guys?
God, you must be a live hater who's only saying PGA players.
Yeah.
It's going to bury us.
Just leave live alone,
Okay,
ChatGPT.
chat PGA.
But it's not a rule. Some players leave it on and putt just fine.
It just seems a bit
Did it give you
casual.
an example?
Just handsy.
Does ChatGPT give you an example of pros that leave the glove on?
I don't know.
Ask it.
You ask it.
You know,
I've asked it too much. No, I haven't got premium. Yeah, nah.
it's a quit for me.
It's a quit.
because I just do it. I take it off, and
You know-
I sometimes chip with a glove off,
It's
but
such a gross thing, but I like taking the glove off and putting it in my back pocket.
that's the normal thing.
No, I know, but that's like you gotta have the glove.
It's
just-
how they do it in the pros.
yeah, it's how they do it in the
Ah,
pros.
okay.
You know.
You know what? I've got to I have gone to putt with the glove still on and then realized that I've still got the glove on and go, oh no, hang on, I've got to take my glove off. And I'm like, I don't really know why.
I do the opposite. I accept it. I take my glove off at my bag, go and putt. If I still have my glove, I'm like, oh, whatever. I kind of accept it.
It
But
depends. If I'm playing badly and I've forgotten and I've got the glove on,
Who
I'll just
cares?
putt and just
yes,
throw it at
well,
the hole.
that's
and
what
who
I'm thinking.
cares?
If I'm keeping the glove on, I'm giving up on hope.
Yeah.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just.
Yeah, so if you see Whitey on the green with a glove on,
he's sad.
yeah,
He's in a sad
done.
place. Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know why, but it's not a good look either.
It's not a great look.
It's a
Nah.
bit. Do you reckon it has a weird look to it?
Yeah,
I don't like it.
I don't care if other people do it. I just don't.
I reckon it's sick that there's a glove in golf. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I
it
think
is
it's
fun.
sick. It's another accessory. I
Yeah.
like it.
That's
It's
fine.
like baseball.
Yeah, but like I don't know. It's just something about.
Did you wear a batting glove underneath your mitt when you played?
No.
No? You
No.
weren't one of those weirdos?
No.
Okay.
Don't like that either. That's a quit.
That's a quit.
Yeah.
The
feel
batting,
like
the
That's
batting
for,
glove
that's for
under.
freaks that don't want to just. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's 3 quits.
3 quits. You've got
Yeah.
one, don't you?
I've got one.
Yeah, give it to me.
Let me just go to my notes.
It's going to make me mad, isn't it?
Nah.
Well, we were talking a little bit about, traveling on a plane and stuff. This is an idea I have. Hit it or quit it. When a plane lands, it's mandatory that you can't leave your seat until the row in front of you is clear.
Oh, that's an interesting take. Yeah, that's a hit then.
Yeah, it's definitely a hit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like, creating rules that are mandatory like that. But we live in a society, we're all trying to get off the plane in an orderly fashion. There's no need to push and, as soon as the plane lands, you stand up and grab your bag. It drives me up the wall. It drives me crazy.
When people travel,
Yeah.
and specifically when they're on airplanes, you see the worst in people
Yeah.
Yeah.
when they're on planes.
Shoving. And it's like, what
Planes
are you doing?
and airports bring out the very worst
Yeah.
in people.
Hey, we're going to the same place,
Yeah.
A, and B, we're picking up our bag like I'm
Yeah.
going to because
Like you literally, it makes no difference
No.
if you're off the plane before
No.
anyone else.
and the thing is, hey Ben, doing this mandatory situation, it's going to be slower. I think it's going to be quicker.
Yeah.
I think people, it's just going to be grab your bags, you go. All right, grab your bags, go. I think it's going to be more just in order.
Now, we were sat in the same row on the flight back from Brisbane, and you two managed to get out before I did, and I got stuck because the people that were sitting right behind us decided to cut me off and then pull the bag out of the overhead locker and nearly take my head off with the bag.
Yeah.
And then you saw me walking up the ramp.
I said to Wade, I said,
wait for Chris.
Wait for Chris.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's going to say this fucking
guy. Yeah.
that's pretty much exactly what I said.
It's a massive hit.
Yeah.
It's a huge hit.
If I had my own airline, I would definitely be
The sound,
enforcing this.
the sound of the
The
seat
buckles.
belts.
Yeah.
That's one of the
straight away.
worst sounds.
I was saying I wanted to the guys that stand up straight and right there. I just want to lean and go, oh, you guys in a rush, are you? Where are you off to? The same place as me?
Actually,
Big head?
That reminds me, I was watching Ron and Joel. Golf and Joel just brought out the behind the scenes for their trip to Victoria and Tasmania.
Sure.
It's so funny. They probably actually, it's funny that we've sort of just referenced it because they've just done something. So in the behind the scenes, the plane stops, and as soon as the ding of the bell goes, Joel quickly takes his seatbelt off and he stands up and he's like, "Oh, watch it." Yeah, it's actually really funny because I think he's taking the piss. But yeah, it's so funny.
I did say I'd love to do exactly that. And sprint to the front, just stand there ready to go.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It's unbelievable how people get up and they can see you still sitting down, and people from behind you just they edge even closer. So I'd just get up and just push in front of them and go, no, wait your turn.
Wasn't there the guy that was in front of us on the flight over? Was he not sitting in?
Well, we went to go sit down, and Whitey sat down next to him, and Whitey's looking at me, and I'm like, Whitey, why didn't you tell this guy to move? And then I was like, oh, maybe Whitey sat down in the wrong row. And I'm like, what seat are you in? He's like, oh, 10A.
No, he said 9. He said 9B. And I said,
I said to you,
10A.
what are you? And you're like, oh, I'm 10A. And then I was like, yeah, because I think I'm 10B. And then I was like to the guy, oh, yeah, what are you? He goes, yeah, no, I'm 9B. And he's sitting in my seat. And I'm like, yeah.
And then I looked
yeah, this is 10, dude. He's like, nah, it's 9. I'm like, it's fucking 10,
guy.
man. It's 10.
Oh, okay. Just got up. No apology.
But then that guy was up on a flash, man. He was.
And then he did the
that guy
same
was
thing.
a real problem.
Taking the bag out of the locker and nearly decapitated someone.
Yeah.
It's just, what's
What's
the rush?
the rush?
What-
you
what-
can't. Like you said, you cannot unless
You're
going
to pick up your bag. You freaking idiot.
The only I guess is if they don't have any checked luggage.
Me. Actually, no,
checked.
My
luggage.
bad.
So then they could get off the plane and get to a taxi first.
Still,
I mean,
but it's
negligible.
It's gross. It's gross behavior. Go fuck yourself.
So yes, definitely hit mandatory.
The exiting rows.
The row before he has to clear.
Before
you stand up.
I'm the one that brought this up. I don't like enforcing rules. I feel like we live in a society and we should be able to live in harmony. But in this case, fuck everyone. Mandatory. Wait until the people in front of you have got up and got their shit, and then you can stand.
Yeah. This is one that I want to see enforced. I want the stewardess to come out and she points to the exit
wings.
rows. You come out and you clear it one by one. And if one comes up, it's like,
I honestly think it would work quicker. Like you get off the plane quicker that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, that was mine.
I like it.
nice, Whitey.
My hit it or quit it is licking the flavour off your fingers.
What the fuck, man? Hit it or quit it.
No, I'm not going to say.
Quit.
What?
Licking the flavour off your fingers.
What do you mean?
I got to tell you this.
Like if you eat, if you have salty chips and there's salt on your fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, lick the salt off.
I'm going to tell you a story right
What the fuck's
now.
the matter with you?
Oh my.
See, I'm a little bit in the middle of this.
Okay, hang on. No, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and Steve obviously work together. We were working on a construction site. We went to see the site manager who was in. We walked into.
Oh man.
We walked into his office. He was enjoying a donut, and then I was bursting, trying not to
He's
laugh.
enjoying it a little too much.
Yeah, he was enjoying the donut. He's like, "Oh, hey boys, good morning," and he finished the donut. It's just like
the chocolate donut for anyone that wants to know.
it looked very nice, but then he goes, "Oh yeah, so you're gonna be cabling that today?" Okay. And I can see Steve in my peripheral kind of vibrating a little bit. So I knew he was laughing. I was trying to hold it in. I'm like just, and then as soon as we exited his office, we burst into laughing. I'm like, do you see that motherfucker destroy that donut? He wanted every last bite of it. Oh, it was so funny. Look,
I mean,
I'm in a little bit of the middle of this because it is
I'm
disgusting.
in the middle, but
there's a right way and a wrong way of doing things.
But this guy was going to town on his fingers.
You was going to sit there going,
for starters, it's a chocolate donut. So the dude just looks like he's just sucking shit off his fingers. Like,
It was
enjoying it a little too much.
Oh my god,
like
it was disgusting to witness.
He went a little too deep with the fingers. Like,
oh yeah.
It wasn't like a little, just like a little, like a tiny little. You
can't go past the first.
He was like past the second knuckle.
No, that's ridiculous.
It was disgusting to watch. And the other thing was, it wasn't like we walked in on him doing this. He addressed us and then proceeded to suck on his fingers. I'm like, is that a bit of an alpha move?
Yeah, I'm gonna gross these dudes.
I'm gonna suck these fingers down, these chocolatey fingers in front of these guys and teach them a lesson about cabling. Oh, it was disgusting.
Hey boys,
oh yeah, he was doing it loudly, that was the closest I've been to just laughing in someone's face. Like, what are you doing, man?
There are those moments in life that you'll remember forever.
Oh yeah,
that is stuck with us forever.
We've had a couple where
we've had a couple of like finger licking incidents.
See,
what do you mean?
KFC's in the slogan.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Look, finger licking good.
Okay,
in the privacy of my own home.
Yes.
Okay, different.
I think you can do.
And again, I'm not going 2 knuckles deep.
Nah, that's
I'm
a
going.
problem.
I'm going like
respectful.
Respectful.
Just off the tips.
Discreet.
But
there are
that's fine.
There are layers to this,
And leave the sound out of it.
If you're
don't smack your lips, you freak.
This is like the double.
You don't need to show me how much you can put in your mouth and then make a noise as well.
Don't groan after everyone as well. It's so unbelievably gross.
It's just so gross. But this is the thing. It's like we were saying about the double dipping thing. This is worse. If you can't share a bag of chips with someone, it has to be a solo packet because you can't share a bag of chips with someone and then like stick your little.
Oh, this is
like
there's
finger licking fingers in there.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
There is layers to this.
That's what I'm saying.
The finger licking is a finishing move. You're not going back into the bag. You're not going back into anything.
That can't be. Yeah, that's a double dip.
Yeah. You can't
double dip a chip. You can't double dip a finger.
That's just law. You can't. It's a finishing move. You can't go in, do that.
That's a finishing move,
and then do that. But
you're signaling to everyone that you're done eating.
Yeah.
If you're loudly licking your fingers.
Oh, this guy wasn't done eating.
Oh my god, it was disgusting.
He was making sure he got every last drop.
Sharing that probably.
Look, there's a couple of things here. Is it gross to see? Yes.
That's what I'm saying though.
But your favorite.
It's kind of gross to do though. Really,
I don't mind.
Your hands aren't really clean.
But you're holding
the thing that you ate.
Yeah, I know, but like
you're sucking up other grime.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's like
your fingertips.
It's like, oh hey, I didn't get all the grime. Let me get all of it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I'm on the fence.
It's not a great thing.
Oh, but
again, have I done it? Yes.
Have I done it today? Yes.
I find it odd that you have a problem with licking your fingers, but in some weird
But
world,
eating in the shower is
is
fine.
okay.
Yeah. The fact that you're blushing over this is bizarre.
I don't know. It just doesn't. I mean, like I said, have I done it? Yes. Do I probably do it still? Yes. But again, it's like in public.
So you just
Yeah.
No, it's a hard quit.
It's
Like,
shameful.
if I see someone like from across the way
Yeah.
and they are licking their fingers, it just
Oh, and their fingers are like like shiny from the spit. Ugh.
that's what I mean.
It's so whack.
that's a problem too. Like
Yeah.
what are you like?
You
are you
wipe-
just
You wipe it.
are you just taking off some residual salt? That's fine. Like just a little.
Yeah. That's
You know.
that's-
That's what you do.
Don't do that. Don't you lick your fingers.
yeah.
I'm quitting.
No,
I'm quitting.
I'm hitting it, but there's a line.
Okay,
Yeah.
would you do it in public?
I have done it in public.
Yeah, I will. Like if I'm
Okay. So is the
I'm not
is
like
the hit
I'm not
or the
showing off. Like
It's not great though.
I'm
It's
not putting on a
great-
show.
Hey, it's not a great look.
Is it viewing it or me doing it? Or both?
Both.
I don't want to see it.
Exactly.
But
You don't want to see it.
but
So
I
what makes
tru-
you think that anyone else wants?
I
to?
can trust myself and I respect the people around me that I'm not going to be crazy with it and I'm do it discreetly.
Yeah, like
Just a little.
It's not a problem if someone goes, just a little.
No, I don't know why you doing that is freaking me out, man. You just
This is fantastic.
It's because you're brothers. isn't
yeah,
it?
I don't like it. Yeah, just a little. Yeah, I don't like it. Don't
I probably put a little bit too much.
don't suck your fingers.
Yeah.
I don't suck your fingers.
Yeah. Sucking
Well,
your
that
fingers,
guy
that's
was
the problem.
sucking his fingers.
That's
Oh
a-
my God.
I mean, that's a problem.
I just don't
And
think.
if you're going
I know
two
what-
knuckles
you know
the
deep
more
in
and
your
more I
own
talk
mouth,
about it, like I said, I'm disappointed that I've done it. I
Yeah.
probably have I still do it. I'm not happy at myself.
I don't-
If I could abolish licking fingers, I would.
Back to that guy though. The funny thing is that just kind of I think why I found it so funny because he was such a serious dude. He was so like deadpan and serious, no jokes and stuff. And then just to see him do that, oh my God, I was about to explode.
Yeah,
it
I
was,
was like,
it was
it was
like I
very
was-
unexpected.
yeah, it was like I was watching a fucking cartoon. It was
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was bizarre.
that
It was bizarre.
sounds like a cartoon move.
And how
Like a
how
site manager sitting at a desk with a chocolate donut smacking his fingers
But
after
like-
going two knuckles deep in
Yeah.
his own
Yeah, yeah.
mouth.
this
it
was
was-
in the morning. It was just oh my God.
like he,
This was like 4 years ago now,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I still think about it.
but like there were so many things to it. It's like the fact that it was like a melted chocolate donut. He was going so deep,
Oh my God, it was so gross.
and then how much he was enjoying and moaning after it,
after
and
everything,
how
Oh,
much he was
that's-
smacking the lips together.
I mean, that's a deeper issue.
Yeah,
oh, it was
like
it was
one of
truly
those.
truly disturbing.
It was one of those moments where like, what the fuck is happening? Is this really happening right now?
What are we watching right
Yeah,
now?
yeah,
Is this for him or is this for us? Like, is he putting on a show?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what is
yeah, yeah.
happening right
That's
now?
what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need to put on a show. You can discreetly take your KFC salt off your fingers. That's fine.
Look,
I'm quitting.
My disgust for that moment is outweighing my, enjoying my
Yeah.
sucking my fingers. So I'm gonna quit it.
Yeah, I'm quitting.
It was in a movie. Someone was eating, was it like wings or something? And it was like,
Oh, don't.
what was it?
Just-
I can't think of it now.
Uh,
It's going to come to me later. It's going to annoy me.
Major Pain. He was eating a cupcake.
Yes, it was Major Pain,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cupcake.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So I don't like it.
It's disgusting. It's
I
gross.
don't.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Wings is a hard one because you get it all over your fingers
Yeah,
and stuff.
you're
But,
not gonna-
but the napkins is there. That's what I use.
Yeah, I
you know,
like the napkin
because
But you know what the problem with the
Hey.
napkin is?
I'm a big fan of the towelette.
yeah,
I think it's
Man.
got to be a towelette or a fabric napkin, because if it's a paper napkin and you've got like sticky barbecue sauce or something on your hands,
yeah, that's a problem.
that's where you've
Like
you've got to
said,
clean.
I
See-
get,
see,
I
no,
get
no,
it,
but-
but I'm still quitting it.
Wings, I find it the grossest because it's so
The tackiness of it.
yeah, and then you suck. Nah, that's not for me.
So you're wiping with a wing.
I'm keeping it going, and then I sometimes halfway through the wings will dap it up a bit, clean the hands, and then go back in.
All right, I'm quitting.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm quitting.
I'm going to hit it.
Oh yuck.
You are disgusting.
It's always you that splits the room.
Yeah, I know.
I went to go. That's crazy, Chris. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
That's
Thank you.
crazy, Chris.
Appreciate it for the-
Malesi.
thank you for the
Thank you.
assist.
Thank you for agreeing with me. This finger licking Dude,
Freak.
All right. That's another episode of The Watering Hole. We have to say thank you to Peter,
Yes.
Jason, Rick.
I'm casual again.
I like
Very
it.
cash.
Thank you to Big Swing Golf Mile End. And thank you to Pirate Life Brewing down at Port Adelaide. Just a quick little mention in there again. Thank you to Picklebet for having us out at Meadowbrook, and shout out to Fergie and Ben Wharton again.
Yes.
That's another episode of The Watering Hole. Good night.